Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast. This is Scotty the High-Strung Hippie, and I'm doing something pretty awesome. You might see by my podcast, if you go to download them or if you're on your favorite streaming platform, they're numbered 1, 2, 3, 4. That's when I put them out. Well, what you're about to hear is called Live on Location, and those will have different numbers. So this is going to be number 1. This is live on location at Reggae Rise Up in St. Petersburg, Florida, 2025, Reggae Rise Up 10-year anniversary. You're going to hear some interviews from folks in the crowd, and that's about it. Just some good old interviews, and I'm going to talk about Reggae Rise Up and my experience and how much fun it was and how awesome it was. But you're going to hear some interviews for some pretty cool people. And I just get some folks like you, their experience, the bands they're there to see, and just some good live crowd style interviews. So thank you so much for tuning in to Live on Location, number 1, Reggae Rise Up, Florida, 2025, 10-year anniversary. Much love. Live from Reggae Rise Up, 2025. Hi, baby. How are you?
Fantastic. Happy to be here.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about the reason that you came? Who's your favorite band?
Tribal Seeds, of course.
Is that the only reason you came? Are you looking forward to any other bands?
I'm looking forward to a lot of bands today. There's Revolution, Denim's playing, Brothers Within, Drifting Roots played earlier. So there's a lot of really, really, really talented bands today. But my primary reason for being here is Tribal Seeds, yes.
Awesome, 100%. Very cool. Let me find somebody else to interview here. Let's see. We're walking through the crowd. How you doing, sir?
Good, yourself?
Good, man. What's your name?
I'm Tyler.
Tyler, what's the reason you came? What's your favorite band? Who'd you come to see?
Oh, man, Soulja, all of them. Stephen Marley.
100%, man. Are you excited to be here today?
Absolutely. There's nowhere else I'd rather be right now.
Where are you from? Where'd you come from?
I came from Chicago.
Awesome. All the way from Chicago just for Reggae Rise Up?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Awesome, man. Well, thank you very much. Have fun, brother.
Of course, you too. Enjoy.
All right, man. Take it easy. Couple of weeks. We just ran into Paul Caldy, the owner of Reggae Nights. Paul, what's going on, brother?
Oh, what's up, man? Funny to see you here.
Right, absolutely. I was just telling the people that you were just on my podcast. It's coming out in a couple of weeks, man. So obviously, I know what brings you to Reggae Rise Up. Do you have any bands in particular that you're here to see, or are you just here for the show? Obviously, you're in media.
I am here to see every single band. Every band is a bucket list band, and I can't prioritize my time fast enough to see everything.
Right, 100%. Yeah, that's kind of how it is. So is this your first time at Rise Up? Have you been before?
This is my first Reggae Rise Up.
Oddly enough, ours too. Yeah.
It's amazing. The amount of talent that is organized within a half a mile.
Yes.
From stage to stage. Yeah. That's the main stage, but I've spent more time at the Vibe stage,
right?
The smaller stage.
Sure.
It's just a little more intimate, and
yeah.
I mean, it feels like a hometown concert.
Yes.
And then over here, you're like, holy Super Bowl.
Right. Yeah. We were actually just discussing that in the car on the way over here. That we like the smaller vibe. You know what I mean? Like I love the camping festivals out in the woods and stuff like that, but we definitely like the more intimate than the crowd. So. I know this is the 10-year anniversary of Rise Up, and I was talking to some people. They were saying it was intimate when it first started, but it's not anymore. So, Reggae Nights, you do something like this. It's on a smaller scale. Are you trying to get to this level, or do you want to stay intimate like Reggae Nights is?
I think if the people come, they're welcome.
Sure.
You know, I mean, one thing, I've met people from Texas and from Oregon and from Colorado, and I'd have never talked to these people.
Right.
But we're here in St. Pete, and we have one interest, one vibe, and that's all we're talking about. Yeah. I don't know what they do for a living, and they don't know what I do for a living, right. And I really don't care. We're here to see Slightly Stupid.
Yeah.
You know, and that is what's the beauty of these festivals. You know, it's And again, the music is so different from one stage to another stage.
Right.
You have such a different vibe, but then it all comes together. And I bumped into a really big dude, and we're both like, sorry, bro.
Yeah.
That's the coolest thing. And he was drunk, too. It's just the vibe that it brings. It just brings the community.
100%. Yeah, my favorite personal quote, and I said this on my podcast, and you said you liked it. Strengthen unity, build your community. And I think that's what reggae music's all about. Would you agree?
Absolutely. And that's, just find good people that share similar interests, and then let's just share those interests. And, it's the same thing. Like, you look at, I'm from Ohio State, and I hate Michigan people.
Right?
But I saw some dude with the Michigan shirt. You know what? No, I still said Muck Michigan when I walked by. Right. But he said, you must be from Ohio. And we're like, what's up, brother?
And that's actually something you said on the podcast, too. When you work with good people, life is good.
Absolutely. You're not working. Right. If you're smiling, I'm going to be here all day long taking pictures, and I'm not working.
Amen. Well, could we reverse the roles a little bit? And whenever we're done, you could get a picture of me and my wife for what you're doing. All right, man. That's a beautiful thing. Well, in closing, is there anything that you'd like to say for the podcast? Any words of wisdom from Mr. Paul Caldy?
If we look up at Reggae Rise Up as a big brother and as a mentor, I think we're going to be heading in the right direction.
I think you're exactly right. This is a beautiful festival. It's put on well. From the security to the vendors to the way that it's set up, it's just organized really well. We already spent $150 at the Reggae and Things vendor booth, so they're doing something right. But awesome, man. Well, thank you so much, and go ahead and say goodbye to everybody, boss man.
Absolutely. Thanks for talking to me, and I love everything you're doing.
Awesome, man. Real quick, what's your next event coming up?
We have Day Shaka at Venezia in Venice on April 10th. So come on out, check them out.
Fantastic. Day Shaka, Venezia, April 10th. Right on, man. Very cool. Thank you, Paul, for your time. I much appreciate it, buddy.
Let me get you guys something.
So welcome to Reggae Rise Up. Who are you here to see? All the bands, or is there anyone in particular that you're here to see?
Supporting our local faves, some Drifting Roots, Brothers Within, loving to see some more Kyle Smith, stoked to see Kabaka Pyramid, see Soja. We've got a bunch on the list, and we're doing a lot of jumping.
Yeah, I had the awesome opportunity to attend Reggae Rise Up in St. Petersburg, Florida, 10-year anniversary. We were only able to go on Saturday, but that's okay. We got to see some fantastic bands, some bucket list bands. Tribal Seeds is our favorite American roots reggae band. They absolutely killed it. Kabaka Pyramid absolutely crushed it. Denim killed it. And the highlight of the day was when Kabaka Pyramid came out on stage and did a song with Tribal Seeds. That was absolutely phenomenal. And Sabi Fernandez of Daytona Beach was able to hop out on stage with Fortunate Youth and throw down some lyrics. It was absolutely incredible. We also got to see Revolution close out the evening, which was fantastic. Now, I'm usually for the smaller, more intimate festivals, but this was absolutely a great time. A lot of great vendors, an absolutely fantastic festival, and a great day had by all. So if you ever get a chance, go to Reggae Rise Up. They have them all over the United States, but definitely come to the one in Florida. The weather is always perfect, and when you're done with the festival, you have a lot of beautiful stuff to see. So stay tuned for those interviews, folks. One love. And are you staying the whole time? Are you here till tomorrow?
Yeah, we'll have tomorrow as well, and heading back home Monday.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. Have a great time. Anything in particular that you want to say?
One love.
One love. Good to see you. Yeah.
This next interview was awesome. I had the pleasure of running into the owner of Reggae and Things, REGGAENTHINGS. Absolutely phenomenal shop. Check them out online, Reggae and Things. Absolutely incredible stuff. Got a really cool jacket, some hats, and some other stuff. So very, very, very neat. One of the most amazing vendors at Reggae Rise Up.
Saji,
how you doing today, sir?
it's all good. It's a wonderful day.
Awesome, man. Is this your first time at Reggae Rise Up, or have you been here before?
No, we started Reggae Rise Up. I'm one of the first vendor.
Wow, so you've been here 10 years.
Yes.
Awesome, man. And why don't you go ahead and tell us a little bit about like what kind of products you sell?
Well, we sell organic products. Most of our products come from around the world. I am a designer, so I design some of my stuff that I sell. Some of the stuff are from Jamaica, Africa, the Caribbean. Some even come from like Indonesia. Yeah.
Very nice. And I actually see kind of what you're wearing, and over there it looks like the Reggae Army, like the military things. I actually bought some patches and was going to make my own, but yours look way, way, way cooler, man. I definitely like them a lot. So how far did you travel to get here?
Well, I have a store in Broward, which is on Sample Road in Coral Springs. I've been there for a while.
Very, very nice, man. So if the people want to order reggae and things online, is there a way to go online and order from you, or do they have to come to your store?
No, you could go to reggaeandthings.com and you will get all the information at reggaeandthings.com. Just Google reggaeandthings.com. All of my IG is on the Reggae and Things. So you go to Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all of them is Reggae and Things. REGGAEN as in Nancy, THINGS.
Awesome. So reggae and things. And I have a feeling I'm about to spend a little bit of money in this place because everything he has looks absolutely cool. Is there anything in particular that you want to say before we sign off your interview?
It's all one love. And I mean, we have to give thanks to the Most High for living, you know. And being here is real good to enjoy good reggae music.
Amen. Give thanks to the Most High, Haile Selassie. And thank you guys so much. It's all about Rastafari vibes. One love. Any specific bands that you came to see, or are you just coming out here for the festivities?
Bands.
Awesome. Is that your favorite band?
I'm a volunteer here also.
Oh, you're a volunteer. What exactly do you do?
Fast pass line.
Okay, very cool. Have you volunteered before, or is this your first time?
My first.
Your first time, and do you plan on coming back again?
Yes.
Pretty cool festival, right?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You have fun. Anything that you want to say in particular?
Nope. Have a great day.
All right. Thank you so much.
Local.
Awesome. Fantastic. Is there any bands in particular that you're here to see, or are you just here for the entire thing?
Entire thing. Vibes, music, all of it.
Awesome. Is this your first time here, or have you come before?
No, this is my 9th or 8 or 9.
Wow. I think it's how like 10. It's been 10 years, hasn't it? So
The 10-year anniversary, yeah.
wow. So you've been to almost every single one of them.
I try.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's absolutely fantastic. Have you? What's the difference now than when it first started 9-10 years ago?
Crowd.
Yeah.
Crowd is big, yeah.
Yeah. So the crowd's much bigger, a lot more vendors, all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, are you here for the entire event or just today?
All 4 days.
Awesome. Fantastic. Very cool. Well, thank you so much and have a safe drive home. Is there anything that you want to say to Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast?
Nothing but good vibes.
Amen. Good vibes, what it's all about. You have a good day.
You too.
Kyle, where'd you come from, Kyle?
St. Pete, Clearwater.
Oh, so you're a local, so you didn't drive too far to get here. Awesome. You Ubered. Awesome, man. Did you come here to see any bands in particular, or just for the entire festival?
Come out. It's a good day to spend a Saturday.
Absolutely, 100%. Were you here? Are you here the entire time, or just Saturday?
Just Saturday.
Us too. Yeah, we bought the 1-day VIP passes just for today. So, awesome, man. So, is there anything that you'd like to say for Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast?
This is my first ever exposure to reggae, and I would definitely come back.
Oh, so this is your first exposure to reggae. If I could recommend some bands for you to listen to when you go home, definitely Tribal Seeds. Definitely check out Revolution and Kabaka Pyramid. All really good stuff, man. So yeah, man. Yeah, hop on YouTube, and you can also find our podcast. I'll give you a sticker when we're done. So what's your name, boss man?
My name's Justin.
Justin, how you doing today? Are you local as well?
I grew up in New Jersey, but I live in Tampa now. So it was quite a hike for me, but not too far.
Awesome. Yeah, that's not bad. We came from Daytona, so we got stuck in Tampa traffic. It sucked, man. Are you here to see any bands in particular, or just
Specifically, I told everyone I was coming, and they named every band that was playing and that what they weren't going to. I was like, oh man, sounds fun. No idea who these people are, but I'm excited to be here.
That's so awesome to actually talk to people that are just getting into reggae music, man. That's fantastic. So, like I said, I gave him some really good bands to check out. Yeah, check out Tribal Seeds, Revolution, Kabaka Pyramid's really good. Kyle Smith is really good. So it's all really good stuff, man.
That's awesome. I'm going to a reggae snowboarding festival up in Maine in a month. I'm excited to see those bands, and if I hear any one of them, I'll tell you that you recommended me, get their discount code, and we'll be out of here.
Yeah, that's awesome, man. So you're going to a reggae snowboarding festival. Do you know the name of it?
No, but if you gave me like a minute to come back and grab my phone, look at the tickets, come back and realize that's who it is, then I can tell you.
So are you like, are you really into snowboarding, or is it kind of just something that you picked up?
Something that I tried when I was younger, and I was like, this sucks because I was bad at it, and then slept on it for like 8 years, tried it again. I was like, yo, I understand it now.
That's awesome, man. Well, it's really cool that you guys are just getting into reggae. It's a family, man. It's a beautiful thing. Well, welcome to the family. Thank you guys so much. Is there anything that you want to say for the podcast in particular?
I got nothing. Like and subscribe. Order the merch. Everything. We love to see it.
That's it. That's a beautiful thing, man. Thank you guys so much. Y'all have a great day.
Area. This festival has been a blessing to our spot for local reggae.
So how many years in a row? Is this your first time, or you've been?
This is my 9th year in a row.
Nice.
9th year in a row.
So it's pretty impressive how big it's gotten, right?
It has. It's really grown from a festival with one stage, no railing, to now you have 2 stages. You have a Sugar Shack stage, and it's crowded, and everybody's here having a good time.
So are you here to see any band in particular, or all of them, or give me your top 3?
Top 3, that's tough to say. There's a lot of great bands here. I know Fortunate Youth always has a special place in my heart, but Jesse Royal, Kabaka Pyramid, and some band I've never seen in the Tampa Bay area, the Quasi Kings. Looking forward to seeing those guys from Ohio.
Very cool, man. Right on. So I know you said that you're from Tampa. I live in Daytona, so why don't you just go ahead and tell us a little bit about how's the reggae scene in Tampa? What you guys got going on over there?
Yeah, the reggae scene is quite rich. It's not really well known, not really on the map yet, but we're trying to make that. We're trying to make that be. You got Greg Roy and the Pressure Band. You got the Dub Collectors.
Yes.
You got Undercover Rasta, Tribal Style.
Yep.
You got Iconic.
Nice.
The list goes on and on. Irruption, Article Groove, Official Lion and Judah. This is really a hub for reggae music, and more people need to tune in.
Yes, I'm actually a big fan of Undercover Rasta. I got the beautiful opportunity to play with them. I played with the band Vibes Farm, and we played with Undercover Rasta at Bayboro Brewing Company.
Nice.
So, yes, they're an absolutely fantastic band. And then Iconic, I saw them last time they opened for Fortunate Youth in Daytona Beach. So it was an absolutely great show, man. So give me some words of wisdom when it comes to just the reggae community, you know. Give me a little bit.
So my words of wisdom will have to be, there seems to be some schisms, but we all have to remember that we're all one. We're all one under the one creator, and it doesn't matter if you got into it from listening to the Roots, or if you got into it from listening to some more rock style reggae that led you into other bands. We all have to appreciate the Roots and everything that's branched off from it.
Yes.
So I think that's key. That's crucial.
Yes, yeah, it's a beautiful thing. I read a research paper on reggae music, and reggae has spawned a lot of different subgenres, and pretty much you can mix reggae with everything. That's a beautiful thing. So thank you so much for your words and your time, and we will definitely be seeing you, bud. And say your name one more time so people want to follow you on social media and maybe find out more about the Tampa reggae scene.
Absolutely. This is Freddie of Tampa Reggae, at Tampa Reggae. Pretty soon, TampaBayReggae.com. So check it out, and it's been a pleasure on the Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast. Thank you so much for having me.
Beautiful, man. Thank you. Have a great day, bud.
Thankfully, the only craziest thing so far is just people passing out from either heat exhaustion or dehydration.
Right. So people have been passing out from dehydration?
Yeah. Personally for me.
Right. Yeah, that's pretty scary, man. So are you a reggae fan, or is this just kind of a job to you?
Well, this is my 3rd Reggae Rise Up, and I'm actually kind of feeling the groove for it, and I've been meaning to get more into reggae.
Nice.
Because of I'm actually liking the vibes, especially after Aurora Wave.
Yeah.
Aurora Wave yesterday, because they're like a metal reggae.
Yep.
And I was told that by a media guy, and I heard them play, and I'm a metalhead, and I was like, yo, they got some sweet vibes. So I'm keeping tabs on some artists I really like, that I've heard. So
That's awesome, man. The lead singer of Aurora Wave had a band called Ayaterra before Aurora Wave. They're very good. You should check them out. But I'm also a metalhead. I love like the death metal and the grindcore and stuff like that. Are you? Is this kind of like a permanent thing? Are you planning on working Reggae Rise Up in the future as well?
for the foreseeable future, yeah.
Awesome, man. Right on. And where are you from?
Originally the Panhandle here in Florida.
Okay, cool.
I got this job while I was living up in Philly, though.
Awesome, man. Right on, brother. Well, thank you so much. Do you have any words of wisdom for people that are coming to the next Reggae Rise Up? Be in security. What's something that everybody should do, or just some words of wisdom for people coming to this festival?
Hydrate.
100%, man. Yeah.
That's definitely the biggest thing. Hydrate.
That's it, man. Right on. Well, thank you so much, man. You have a great day. Like 4 years in a row?
No, I've been to this one twice. I've been up to Maryland, the Baltimore one.
Oh, very cool. So, are you here to see any particular band, or all of them, or do you have any favorites?
Yeah, Kabaka Pyramid and Tribal Seas.
That's hilarious. That was mine. Yeah, my top two as well. That's fantastic.
Oh, and the movement.
Well, yeah, you gotta love the movement, absolutely. So you're from St. Augustine, right?
Yeah.
Is there a reggae scene in St. Augustine?
Yeah, there's a pretty big one.
Awesome.
I mean, like Cafe 11 has a ton of really good shows, usually reggae shows. So check them out anytime you can. Natalie Rise is coming to Cafe 11, so check it out.
Have you ever heard of Seed from a Tree?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I just started playing percussion for them about 6 months ago. So, yes, yeah. Justin's a very cool dude.
Yeah, he used to play with an old friend of mine.
Awesome, very cool. So, why don't you just give us some words of wisdom when it comes to reggae? Like, basically, what does reggae mean to you? What's it all about?
It means love and acceptance and having a good time.
Amen. That's what it's all about. One love, Claire.
One love. It's good to see you.
Good to see you too. Thank you. So hard. It's absolutely incredible. So, is there a reggae scene where you're from? And you said North Carolina, correct?
Yeah, we are from North Carolina. There are some shows that come through, like the Charlotte area, Raleigh area, Asheville area. So we have a bit of exposure.
Fantastic. Give me a couple local bands that are in your area that like some reggae bands that are kind of local that the people can check out.
So I don't know if we have any like reggae bands, but like the Hourglass Kids are pretty local to us. They're pretty cool. You should check them out. And then what is the name of that other band? That's local to Asheville. Lua Flora.
Okay.
They're kind of like not really reggae, kind of, but more like bluegrass, kind of. It's like it's a vibe. Yeah. So you should check them out. They're from the Asheville area, I think.
Yeah, I'm a huge bluegrass fan. I'm from South Carolina, so
awesome.
I definitely love it.
How about Billy Street?
Oh, hell yeah, 100%, man. That's really good stuff. So you guys gonna stay here after the festival and kind of hang out a little bit in Florida, or are you going right back?
So we'll leave on Monday morning, and we're actually going to stop in South Carolina on the way back in Charleston.
That's my hometown. Represent Charleston. Yes, the best food in the world. I'll tell you that.
That's what I've heard. So we're excited to check it out.
So, give us some words of wisdom. It can be about the reggae scene, about community, anything. Just kind of give me something for the guests.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I mean, the reggae scene, people are always the greatest people. They're the nicest, the friendliest, and music just brings everybody together. It's a beautiful thing.
Absolutely. My personal favorite quote is, there's strength in unity, build your community. And that's what reggae is all about. Yep. But thank you guys so much. One love.
One love. Peace out.
Beautiful. One love, buddy.
One love, bro.
Take your eyes up.
It's our third.
Third year in a row.
Third year in a row. Fantastic. Has it changed any from...
I feel like this year the crowds are a little bit 10 year.
Awesome.
So it seems like it's just a bigger group of people coming to celebrate. Yeah.
So are you here this time to see any bands in particular?
All of them, brother.
How about you?
For me, I think Kabaka, Tribal, but all of the bands are, it's hard to choose because there's so many great artists coming out. Landon McNamara was one that I followed for years, and it's nice to see him here in Denim too. So everybody is great,
That's so awesome. Kabaka and Tribal was my answer when I got interviewed earlier. Who I was here to see, but all of them. I'm excited about Revolution. So where are you from?
Originally, I'm from Trinidad and Tobago, but I live in Georgia.
Okay. And you guys came all the way here just for Rise Up?
Yep, sure did. 8-hour drive.
Nice. So are you going to hang out in Florida and enjoy it a little bit, or are you going straight back?
We're here St. Patrick's Day on Monday, and then we head home.
Nice, man. Right on. Well, give me some words of wisdom for my podcast. It can be reggae related or not. Just give me something cool.
Just live life like there's no tomorrow, man. Enjoy today. You never know what the future holds, so live in the moment. Also, make sure you're hydrated when you're at a festival. I see a lot of people passing out.
Amen. 100%.
I'd say music is therapy, and always go back to the music that makes you feel good and do it over and over again, because it just opens up your whole mood and makes you feel better. That's so awesome.
Absolutely fantastic words, and I really love your shirt. She's wearing the Selassie, the Jalayan shirt. It's absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's a Kabaka pyramid shirt. Does it say Kabaka? All right, cool. My friend actually had one that said Kabaka under the lion. Very cool. Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. To Georgia with love.
Center vocal, yeah. 1, 2, 2, 2.
This is my fourth year. Fourth year.
Nice, man. About how far is the drive?
About 5 hours.
5 hours, right on, man. Yeah, we're from Daytona, so it's about 3, so kind of comparable. Are you here to see any bands in particular, or are you just here for the whole thing?
This is my wife and I's 14th Slightly Stupid sighting.
Nice, right on, man.
But we're huge Fortunate Youth fans, too.
Yeah, love Fortunate Youth.
Yeah, they're awesome. We saw them in Daytona last year.
Very cool. Whereabouts in Daytona?
Ocean Day.
Yeah, I was at that show.
They were awesome.
Yeah, very cool, man. So, are you here all 4 days or just today?
3 days. 3 days.
Awesome.
Yeah, we didn't come Thursday. We had to work. But
okay, right on.
Yeah, we're here Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Beautiful, man. So, what's the reggae scene like? Where you're from in Georgia?
There isn't any.
No?
It's very, very, very small. Very small. Right. We're originally from the Virginia area, so a little bigger up there than southern Georgia. But yeah, we're repping it.
So, when you were in Virginia, were you into the reggae music?
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you ever heard of a band called Cultivated Mind?
No.
They are straight out of Virginia. Fantastic reggae music. You've got to check them out, man. You'll definitely love them. So are you guys headed out after the show? Or are you going to stick around Florida and kind of see some of the beautiful stuff here?
No, we're going back. We're going back Monday.
Right on, man. Well, travel safe. So is there any words of wisdom that you want to give the listeners of the Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast?
Just peace and love, man.
Yep. A little peace, love, shout out.
Love being with my people.
Amen, 100%. It is a good community, isn't it?
Absolutely.
And one of my favorite personal quotes is, "There's strength in unity, build your community." And that's what it's all about.
Yep, I agree.
Fantastic, man. Well, thank you so much for your time, bud.
Yeah, man.
All right, buddy. All the way from Michigan just for Reggae Rise Up?
Yes, I did.
That's fantastic, man. Is this your first time at Rise Up?
It is.
Yep,
it is.
So did you come here to see any bands in particular, or you just like the entire festival you're just down for?
Well, Slightly Stupid is a must-see, but the whole lineup is awesome. Fortunate Youth is another must-see. Denim was a must-see. They don't come up towards us that often, so it's a must-see for me, man, down here.
So why don't you give us a little insight on the reggae scene in Michigan? You said that they didn't come up that way. So who does? Like who have you seen in Michigan?
I've seen Slightly Stupid, Dirty Heads, Collie Buds, Quasi Kings is a big one coming up. They're from Ohio.
Nice.
Bumpin' Uglies, Tropodelic.
Nice.
You know, there's a lot that come up there, but the ones that are real West Coasters don't typically travel all the way up there. So it's nice coming down here, checking out, man.
Right on, man. So is this your first Rise Up?
It is. Yep, it is.
I don't know if I already asked you that. I apologize, but
yeah, that's all right.
Awesome, man. So are you leaving right after the festival? Or are you going to stay and hang out in St. Pete and enjoy some of Florida?
Actually, I am leaving Monday morning. Got to get back to the hustle. You know what brought me down here. So.
Yeah, 100% completely understood, man. Awesome. Well, is there anything that you want to say for Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast? Any words of wisdom from Michigan?
Well, if you've never been out here, get out here. It's something you don't want to miss. That's for sure.
Absolutely, 100%, man. Thank you very much for your time, bud.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Yes. for sure. I produce 432 Hertz music, and I also started a YouTube channel about hacking the matrix in your biofield and techniques that will free yourself and empower yourself. So yeah, I just started getting into all that. I let go of my old shop, sold my smoke shop, started this. So yeah, I want to serve the people.
That's awesome. Very cool. And where can we find you?
You can find me at matrixmasterminds.com where all my music and videos are.
Awesome. Thank you very much. The music's about to start back in Denim. Thank you, sir. Somebody passing out free Reggae Rise Up stickers. Very nice. And Denim's about to be back on. We had a little problem with the sound, so Denim's about to hop back on.
We won!
Woo!
Hey, everyone who walked over there, guess what? It works again. All right, what should we play?
This is Denim.
Alright, we're gonna keep the party going. I don't have my ears in, so it was all silent during my favorite time of day, which is 420. We're gonna play a song called 20 After 4, so if y'all are playing, this is a good time. Alright, brother. Alright, brother. Yeah. Hey, thanks for rocking with us, AP. Yeah, let's send it.
This entrance. So I'm actually talking to some Reggae Rise Up staff right now. What's your name, boss?
Hey, I'm Star.
Star, it's a pleasure to meet you, man. How long have you worked for the Reggae Rise Up group?
Maybe about an hour and a half now.
Oh wow, okay, yeah. All right. So
I worked a different concert, but it's technically it's by the same series. But
okay,
yeah,
cool.
yeah,
right.
Just one other one.
So are you local?
We're about an hour and a half out. We're like by like Port Charlotte, like Northport area.
Right,
so
cool.
yeah.
So why don't you take a second and tell us a little bit about what you do?
Let's see. I mean, right now, we're just kind of standing here, making sure that people have the right wristbands. Nothing fancy. That's about it. So.
Awesome. So kind of like tame security, because there's not really much security needed at a reggae show, right?
For sure. Yeah.
Awesome. Are there any bands on the lineup that you're excited to see, or are you just here for the entire experience and working?
Definitely here for the whole experience. We were here yesterday, saw Stephen Marley, so that was great.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man. So very cool. So do you like the big festivals like this, or do you prefer the smaller, intimate?
It really just depends. Some of the bigger festivals are great, but I always love an intimate festival. That's always, that's my game for sure.
Yeah, that's definitely our style as well. But we love this. This is a lot of fun, man. Yeah. Well, is there anything that you'd like to say for the Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast?
Hey, all the love, legalize.
Hey, man, 100%, brother. Yes, you got it. And what's your name?
I'm Entity.
Oh, Entity. That's such a great name. Very cool. I can't wait to tell my wife your name. That's beautiful. So why don't you tell us a little bit about what you're doing here for Reggae Rise Up?
We're just doing crowd control, access control for the GA Plus main stage. We've been doing Reggae Rise Up. Reggae Rise Up series, and we're going to the next spot in Arizona for Reggae Rise Up.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, doing a whole Reggae Rise Up tour.
That's so beautiful. So you're actually working for Reggae Rise Up, going on tour with them.
Yeah, driving cross country to all the
so
spots.
Cool, man. That's cool. That's what we do. That's actually falls right in line with my podcast. It's called Hippie Fari, so that's a very hippie thing.
Big school bus called Magi Bus.
Oh, neat.
That we travel around in. We have a bunch of painters paint up the bus. It's a little mini gallery inside.
Oh, that's absolutely. Is there any pictures of it online?
Yeah.
So Magi Bus.
Magi Bus.
That's absolutely fantastic. I will check that out. So are there any bands that you're excited to see, or are you just here for the whole thing?
For the whole thing, but I really was stoked to see Stephen Marley yesterday. Yeah.
That's exactly what your buddy just said here. So yesterday, awesome.
The OG Marley fans.
Yes, 100%. That's what it's all about. He started it. Bob started it. So if it wasn't for him, we wouldn't be standing here right now.
One love.
What exactly?
One love.
So is there anything that you'd like to say for the podcast? Any words of wisdom or any advice for festival goers for next year?
Stay hydrated.
Yes.
Infinite blessings in all directions.
Very beautiful. Thank you so much. This is Scotty the High-Strung Hippie saying thank you so much for checking out my raw audio crowd interviews of Reggae Rise Up, St. Petersburg, Florida, 10-year anniversary, 2025. It was definitely a lot of fun. Just being out there in the crowd, walking around with a microphone, having the opportunity to talk to people and get their insight, see what bands they came to see, and just to talking to people. It's so much fun. It's what I love to do. So thank you for tuning in. And we have a lot of really good podcasts coming up. I'm going to be doing some history lessons. We have artists on. We play their tracks and we talk about them. Some in-depth interviews and a lot of cool stuff. Some more live on locations as well. So I look forward to everything. I hope you do too. Please go over to YouTube and subscribe to Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast. And then download any of our episodes from any of the streaming platforms. Take a screenshot of the subscribe on YouTube and take a screenshot of the download. Send it to hippiefari@yahoo.com, and you could win a free Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast t-shirt. It's a dope shirt. You'll look good in it. I promise. Until then, much love. Love you all. It's all about peace, love, and those Rasta rhythms. Adios, folks. This episode of Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast and every episode of Hippie Fari Reggae Radio and Podcast is mixed by Byron Sellers. Check him out online, Byron Sellers. Much love, folks.